Hello, I am Prakriti Patel from Child Health Department, Dinsha Patel College of Nursing. I am going to discuss about the behavior problem of the infant. So, in that the three type of the behavior problem in infant: impaired appetite, abdominal colic, and central anxiety. So, we will learn in one by one. First is the resistance to feeding or impaired appetite. In that, during infancy, feeding problem often develop at the time of the feeding. Yes, this is a very common problem in all infant we seen in at the time of the weaning. Infant may refuse the new food due to the dislike of the taste or due to the separational anxiety from mother. If it may be due to the force feeding by the mother or may due to the indigestion of the new food or abdominal colic. When in Next, the infant may have painful ulcer in the mouth or sore throat causing the difficulty in the swallowing. There may be nasal congestion or any other pathological causes which need to be excluded. If child suffering with nasal congestion or any other respiratory disorder, that time child have difficulty in breathing, so child unable to take feeding or unable to take breastfeeding. Intervention: mother usually become frustrated, anxious with this situation, so they need reassurance and guidance in the rescheduling the feeding time and change of the item, and this reassurance and guidance given by the doctors or nurses. Problem like mouth ulcer, sore throat, nasal congestion, and any other condition to be treated accordingly. Mother should be encouraged to provide tender loving care to her infant and avoid the separation from the infant. Now, second condition is the abdominal colic. Abdominal colic is an important cause of crying in the children. When child suffering with the abdominal colic, that time child have vigorously cry. This problem usually start within the first week after the birth, reach a peak by the age of 4 to 6 weeks, and improve after 3 to 4 months of the age. The infant may cry loudly with the clenched fist and flexed legs position. It occurs commonly in the overactive infant who are overstimulated by the parents. It can be due to the hunger or improper feeding technique or physiological immaturity of the intestine or cow milk allergy. Excessive CHO in food may lead to intestinal fermentation and accumulation of the gas. Due to the gas, child suffering with the abdominal colic or abdominal pain. So that time child have abdominal distension and now intervention of the abdominal colic. So baby should be placed in the upright position. Burping can be done to remove the swallow the air. Then psychological bonding with the infant to be improved with the mother or with the caretaker. Presence of any organic causes to be excluded. Necessary management to be arranged for the infant. Antispasmodic drug may be administered to relieve the pain or abdominal colic. Frequency: small amount of the feeding, so easily we can recover the abdominal colic or pain. Modification of the feeding technique are very important in the abdominal colic. Now, third condition is the separational anxiety. Separational anxiety or stranger anxiety. Mother is significant person during the infancy or satisfaction of the need, feelings of comfort, pleasure, and security. The infant does not believe any other person except mother because they have trust relationship with the mother or the caretaker. In absence of the mother, if any new person approach, the child will start crying due to the feeling of insecurity, fear, and anxiety. Separational anxiety is a vital step of emotional development and may continue up to 13 to 15 months of the age. That means toddler. Parents have done great job in the emotional development of the infant by deep mother-child or parent-child bondage. The anxiety usually reduces when the stranger gradually approach from the distance in familiar place, especially in the presence of mother and father. In absence of the parents, loving concern of the stranger is very important in this. Thank you.